let me give you a rundown of how shit's going, my nigga. Because I told y'all, I posted a video a little bit ago, and it's about my and it's about, you know, I was telling y'all about how stuff was going last day of school, all this, and then I pull up, and then I was gonna go back to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I was going back to Michigan, go back to Detroit, same thing, my nigga. And then we went. I mean, I went over here, traveled like by myself. I traveled that shit by myself, plane to plane. Traveled 1,600 miles. Let me plug in my phone real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Traveled 1,600 fucking miles for my little brother, for family, my brothers, all this shit. Just for all this shit to just be like for fucking nothing, my nigga. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like this feeling of betrayal, my nigga. I come over here. I keep on circling to the same shit. That's my fault. First thing I do when I get back to Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Have a little bit of fun with my brothers, all this stuff. I go upstairs. I see an Xbox that I didn't really use, and I already have another one. So cause that one was broken. So I was like, I went over to my little brother, gave it to him. Cause I was like, I mean, it don't really work, but I heard that you broke your Xbox, so you got your Xbox broke. So I'm gonna give that to you. He took it, you know, all happy and stuff. He got it to work again. And then, you know, a few days after that, it was going kind of good, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of still like weird shit, you know what I mean, bro? Like he'll keep on trying to talk about some fucking, like just like trying to fight a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Trying to annoy a nigga. Like I remember one time, he literally came out the room to annoy me. Like that shit's just weird. Oh, yeah, that's recording. No, nigga. No, I'm not, nigga. I said YouTube. Oh, no fucking OnlyFans. My fault. And then you know, like he'll just dead ass keep on annoying me, and he'll lie and shit too. He'll lie. So let me tell y'all. So one day, I'm downstairs talking with my mom, you know, all fun shit, all cool shit. And then he dead ass goes out of his way. He goes out of his room because he hears my voice, so he knows that there's someone to fucking annoy. And I'll circle back on that. He knows he'll just try to annoy me right there because that's just he's been doing that shit his whole fucking life, my nigga. And so this is what he was doing. This is what he was doing. Grab some. He'll dead ass be like this, bitch, stupid, weak. And I wasn't looking at him because I know if I try talking to him and shit about that, he ain't like saying like chill the fuck out or say some shit like that. He's gonna act like he wasn't even talking to me. He gonna act like he wasn't talking to me because I seen the corner of my eye. He was like wasn't even looking at me and shit like that. But at the same time, there was nobody in the room except me and my mom, and I know damn well. Like at the same time, I don't think my mom was in the room at that time. And he was just like, bitch, pussy, all this shit until I said something. Yeah, I said, so you really came out your room just to do that shit? And then he talking about something. He started interrupting me, my boy. He started interrupting me. And then, so he just went back into his room, you know what I'm saying? They went on, I think this might be the same day, or I don't know, maybe a day or a couple days later. By the way, all this shit happened in the week of me being back. Within the week of me being back, bro. So one time we got in a fight. Cause I forgot what it was about, man. I forgot what it was about. But it was about, he just kept on like, just trying to annoy me, you know? And I've been letting it slide and shit. You know, we were play fighting and shit. But then, he dead ass, he was sick at this time, by the way. He dead ass grabbed the fucking tissue and he blew his nose. And he had the fucking bright idea to walk up to me when I was sitting down and wipe that shit on my ankle, on my shin. Nigga, why? I haven't done that shit like that disgusting to you, man. Why the fuck did you do that shit? You think that shit's funny? Let me see if I can lift it. Like, yeah, you think that shit's funny, bro? And then, so after that, you know, we get in a fight and shit. We fight. Like first it was play fighting. Then he hit me in my dick. I got a little mad at that shit. And then we just started going boom, 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 boom. Like I started beating his ass. He was over on the ground. So I was like, why you hit me so hard? Why you hit me so hard? I don't know. I might still have a fucking bite on my shoulder. You can see it. He bit me, my nigga. I don't know, cause like there's like no light right here. So yeah, but he dead ass had the bright idea to bite me. So after he bit me, we just started like, we just kept on going until my mom came out the room and was like, stop fighting, you know, all that shit. And then he's one of those dudes that talk a whole lot of shit when there's someone like holding each other back. Like if it's someone like my mom, you know, I'm not gonna fight back against my mom. I'm not gonna just like push past her to go beat my little brother's ass. I'm not gonna do that shit. By the way, my little brother's name is Jonathan. And so I'm gonna just start calling him Jonathan. So Jonathan, he just kept on talking so much shit behind my mom. And then I just went back upstairs to my room and shit. You know, I got really mad. I got super mad. And I accidentally actually recorded that whole thing on accident. Oh yeah, I told him. Literally, I told him. Before we started fighting all that shit, because he got this little gel blaster. And he decided he wanted to shoot me with it. Like I told him, if you shoot me with it, I'm gonna beat your ass. I got that on the video. I'm gonna put that in the video. And then so after that, we let me put it right here. You know what I'm saying? And that ass, people in the house think like not any no joke, because I know a lot of people nowadays joking shit, talking about something. Oh yeah, you're autistic, this, that. I think he might actually be autistic. I think there might actually be something wrong with his head. A lot of kids nowadays think that shit is so tough. Like having people think, oh yeah, there's something wrong with this nigga. He's just fucking annoying. One of the first days back, I protected this little nigga. Because he called me on the phone talking about something. Jordan, I need you to come over to this house. I need you to come over, call some people to this place and go blow that shit up. You know, I'm like, bro, what the fuck they even do in the first place, bro? Like, he said that they smacked him. Come to find out, they did not smack this nigga. I went over to that house. Like, we were walking to the house, and then, like, just me and Jonathan, I had to get dressed real fast. I was wearing a black tank top, some gray shorts, white socks, and black Air Forces. So I was walking over there, you know what I'm saying? I was about to fight this little nigga, and then their dad or whatever, I don't know who it is, their uncle or whatever. They walked up, He walked like I went up to that kid that my little brother that Jonathan said smacked him, and then the uncle or dad was like, oh, no, he didn't smack him. He just smacked the phone out of his hand because Jonathan was taking photos of his kid. He didn't want to get photos taken of him. So then I was just hearing him out the whole time. I was just hearing the uncle or whatever he was out. He was telling me that pretty much my little Jonathan started all this shit. He did all this shit. He keeps on trying to fight and shit. And I know he's not lying. I know the uncle or whatever is not lying. So then, because I know that Jonathan does this shit. He's done this shit with me all my fucking life. He's always trying to fight and whatever. Every time he gets his ass beat too, it's crazy. And then on the walk back home, I tell Jonathan, bro, I can die, nigga. I can die. I can die trying to protect you like that shit, bro. We are in Detroit. We are not in no Mesa, Arizona. These niggas can fucking shoot me. And you're over here talking about some, let me get my knife, let me get my knife. They can also kill me for that too, bro. They can say it was for self-defense and that they felt threatened, bro. It's not how shit, like you're not trying to, you can't do that shit, bro. So when we go home and shit, I ain't talk to his ass. Cause tell me why he's all salty and shit, because I'm trying to tell him that nigga, I can fucking die. The next day we get into that big fight that I told you about that we did actually start going at it. The day after, it was pretty chill. And I think a couple days after that, there was this one fight. I don't know, y'all might still be able to see the scars and shit on my face and on my neck. You know what I'm saying? On my neck. If not, I'll take a photo of that. I got some scratches on my fist, on like my wrist, all this everywhere, bro. I got scratches everywhere, bro. And I'm not new to this game. He's been doing this shit his whole life. He literally gave me a matching bite on my left arm to match my right. That's a bar. That's a height. Oh, that's a bar. And then, so literally, let me tell y'all about how we got into that whole big fight. So Jonathan's downstairs. By the way, my mom, stepdad is not home at this time. They're somewhere else. They're at a graduation party. And I'm talking about like a long ways away. They couldn't even came back. And then Jonathan's downstairs on the phone screaming, making a whole lot of loud fucking noise. And that's literally, he's been doing this shit for a long time. He's just screaming on the fucking, he's just screaming. He's loud as hell. And I told him to shut the fuck up. So he decides to say a whole lot of, like I was upstairs by the way, I was in my bed. He was downstairs. I told him to shut the fuck up. Then he started saying a whole lot of shit, and a whole lot of degrading shit. And I let it slide for a little bit. I let it slide. You know, I'm just here just listening and shit. I let a whole lot of what he said slide. And then he just kept going. And I went downstairs, started pushing his ass around a little bit. And then he decides to bring up something I don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't like he brings up shit that nobody should speak about and nobody should try to like bring up in a bad way and just try to like degrade someone for it, you know? So I decided to clap back. I'm telling you, like for people watching this, revenge is not the answer to anything, you know what I'm saying? It's not the answer. I said that's why you got cheated on. And then he talking about some fucking, oh shit, what the hell? Shit, I might actually go back here now. And so like I said that's why you got cheated on. He was like, oh no. He went into his room and got his fucking gel blaster because that's dead ass. Like my older brother, dead ass got his fucking water guns and shit. He could have picked that shit up. No, he didn't. He decided not to. He got his little gel blaster that he always runs to when shit doesn't go his way. He always runs to that. And then he comes over and shoots me. Like he dead ass started shooting me a few times, you know what I'm saying? And then I walk back up to him. He shoots me in my fucking eye. He shoots me in my fucking eye. Right here. I really could have been blind. I did it. I didn't go blind. It just caused immense pain for a long time. And by the way, this day I was like sick too. I was coughing and shit. I'm like, let me go back in time real quick. You know what I'm saying? Back in time. It's kind of like, nigger. I'm trying to be quiet. Yeah. Like, yo, good. Let me go back in time. So it was like, it ain't even like come out of nowhere. Like all this shit ain't even come out of nowhere. So this is what happened. A whole lot of days, like a little bit earlier, it was just some days like, cause I knew some shit was gonna happen. So I told him, bro, low key, like we just made up a deal and shit. I came up with it first. It's like, dude, just leave me alone. Like, just leave me alone. We did a whole deal on that. You're supposed to leave me alone. I have a whole thing, I have a whole photo of a handshake of it. Let me put it up right here. I have a whole photo of a handshake. Because I told him, because I knew he was gonna break it. So I told him, what did I tell this nigga? Wait. No, I didn't tell him shit. I just knew that he was gonna break it. And that's exactly what he did. I called my mom, I was like, I want to walk, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, yeah. And so I went on a walk. I went on that walk. I went to, just down, you know what I'm saying, down. And he talking about something. As soon as I leave, he's talking about something. Yeah, don't come back. Yelling and shit. And I come back, I'll just ignore the fuck out of this little dude. I just ignore him. And then that night, Jaden calls us. Jaden like called me downstairs because he was like, yo, Jar, come downstairs. Johnny crying. Johnny's like his little nickname or whatever. Because he was crying and shit. So then we just, you know what I'm saying? I was like comforting him and shit. I was comforting him. And I was like, because it was about, should I even say this? Fuck it, bro. It was about his girl cheated on him and was like, it was like, that's why your grandma died, that's why your nana died, and shit like that. And like, I was like, that's fucked up already, but he chose that girl, bro. He chose that girl. and it's not like this shit just happens out of nowhere. She cheated on him and said that shit. And I told him, dude, at the same time, you don't just go around telling people, oh yeah, my nana died, shit like that. I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. Like, yeah, like, dude, it's like a family thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still tragic, bro. That's my nana too, bro. But you just don't go around telling girls that obviously do not even like you, oh yeah, my nana died, by the way. And I'm not saying that's how exactly he said it, but you know, it happens. I'm telling him, stop putting your all into one girl after a couple or a few weeks, bro. Or a few months, bro. And then he talking about something. He looked me dead in my eyes and said, what are you even here for? Yeah, he looked me dead in my eyes and said, what are you even here for? That shit genuinely hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit genuinely hurt. Like, I went downstairs to be there for you, and you're talking about something. Why are you even here? So after that, I looked kind of bad. I was like, what you mean? And you know, after all that, you know, I went back upstairs, you know what I'm saying? I went back upstairs. Then, fast forward, the day before the fight. Wait, is it? Was it the day before the fight? I think it may have been. So, he comes up in my room. He comes upstairs, you know what I'm saying? He comes upstairs. And was like, yo, bro, you want to hang out? Can I hang out in your room? I say, yes, bro. I say, yes. Biggest mistake. I keep on letting this little dude manipulate me. Biggest mistake. He came up and you know, he went over here sitting on my chair. I let him sit on my chair. And then I told him, let me sit there real quick, you know what I'm saying? So I could play some Madden. So I was playing Madden at the time. And then he was talking about something. I bet you I get you a touchdown and shit like that. I bet I get you a touchdown. And I give him the sticks and shit. I give him a controller. Even though damn well I know he's just that's a manipulation technique, you know. This kid that genuinely gave me so much trust issues, bro. You don't understand. And so you know, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? We having fun and shit. We having fun. All that stuff. He went back downstairs later to his room. The next day was the day of the big fight, you know what I'm saying? Causing all the scars. He shot me in my eye. I already told you what happened and shit. You know what? No, I'm gonna just restart that shit. So, you know, I went downstairs. Wait, oh yeah, I was in my room. He making a whole lot of fucking noise. I told him to shut the fuck up. Then he kept on talking a whole lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? He could have said no or anything. He could have said no, this, that, make me or whatever. He didn't. He started just spamming all his emails. He just started spamming. So then, I stayed up in my room for a little bit, you know, because I'm chilling. I stayed up in my room. Just letting all the insults fly, and he keeps on going. So I went downstairs, you know, pushing him around a little bit of play fighting. Then he talks about a dark time in my past. Then I talk about, oh yes, well, you got your girl cheated. I mean, that's why your girl cheated on you. And then he was like, oh no, that's too far. Oh no, it's too far. All right, bro, but you can talk about my dark past. I got you. And I'm trying. And let me tell y'all, violence is never. I mean, violence isn't the answer, but for some things it can be. And revenge revenge is not the answer either. So so I got his gel blaster. As I was walking away, he started shooting me in my back. I turned around. And it's not like he just kept on shooting me on accident. I was walking up to him. After 3 seconds, he shot me in my fucking eye with a gel blaster. It didn't blind me. My vision isn't blurry. My eye does not hurt anymore. It's way better. And let me tell y'all, it was that ass like so sensitive. It was so bruised. I could not go outside. I could not step outside. I could not go any bright light because my eye would hurt badly. So so after he shot me in my eye, I just walked upstairs because that ass I was not trying. I was just about to just fucking crash. And then. Cause like I went upstairs, I called my mom. She was talking about, oh yeah, go downstairs to Jonathan. Let me talk to Jonathan. And then I went to Jonathan, and I was already like so fucking mad, and he just kept on saying shit like I was like, Mom, I want to talk to you, bro, come here. And he was like, no, and I know damn well if he was calling my dad, my dad doesn't live here, but I know damn well if he was calling my dad, he would come over here immediately. I would not even have to ask. But when it comes to my mom, it's no, he's not trying to talk to his own fucking mom. So then I was like, bro, come here, sit down. And I just put him on the fucking bed, and he's over here. And then so we just started scrapping from there, straight scrapping. He's scratching me on my face. He actually tried to gouge my fucking eye out. I put the fucking beat his ass. Boom. Beat it, you know what I'm saying? Straight boom, face shots, stomach shot, everything. And then I even like drag his ass to the fucking living room, push him over there, touch. And like never mind, I don't know if I could put like scars on my face and shit. My mom was on the phone for all this. She called my older brother, brought him, and then my older brother went downstairs. He broke us both up. And then tell me why. Jonathan was still talking shit. He only talks the most shit when he's like when there's someone that's already broke up the fight. This is like, you know, one of those niggas that's like this. Yeah, bro, you a bitch, bro, you pussy. Yeah, bro, I was just playing. Like as soon as he gets up to my face, that's when this nigga starts acting like a fucking angel. But when he gets all the way back here, he tries to act like the absolute opposite of that shit. So then, I just pushed past my older brother and shit, because he kept on talking so much. My little brother Johnny kept on talking so much. So I walk over there and put the beats on his ass again. I keep on beating his ass more. And then, you know, my older brother, he genuinely got sick of that shit. And he just started like wrestling with Jonathan. And then, you know, shit happened there. I called my older brother down. Like my older brother was there going at it. Because Jonathan, has been tormenting us both. Even like over the he actually manipulated me into making me think, oh yeah, he really changed. He really matured. He even had other people tell me that because he made other people believe that. And He didn't. He was begging for me to come over here. And then, you know, so after all that shit, like I told my older brother, calm down. By the way, while my older brother had him on the ground, I did not put my fucking hands on neither of them. And then, like when my older brother had my little brother, like in his arms or anything, or like had him holding him, I did not fucking put my hands on him. And then he so I calm my older brother down, you know, all that shit, calm him down, and I just snap out of it because deadass I was like, I didn't even like know what the fuck. I wasn't even proud of who I even like who I was right there. Like I'm not trying to sound like a fucking like Sigma nigga, but like I wasn't even happy about who I was right there, bro. Like because that wasn't fucking me. That wasn't me. And so you know, and then the cops came to the house. We don't know who did it, but now we know because my mom told me his fucking whatever's going on with him, his girlfriend or whatever. Call the cops. Listen, watch this. Because like I don't know if it's his girlfriend or not because she cheated on him multiple times. And y'all going about this while I wasn't, because I was in Arizona living with my dad at the time, and my little brother and my older brother were living over here at the time. I was in Arizona, and what was happening is, like, it's not that I just want to protect my little brother, my mom too, because my little brother always kept on raising his voice, always push it back at her, always never fucking listen to my mom, bro. And then he snuck out of the house multiple times. Got the cops called on him because he was caught sneaking out to another girl's house that was actively cheating on his stupid ass and sneaking her over in the house. I know one time because over in Christmas break, I came over here and I went into his room. You know, I knocked on the door first. Let me in. I went into his room. And from there, we kind of just, we were having fun, you know, talking. And his girlfriend, or Gabby, her name's Gabby. Gabby peeked up out of the fucking bed, like from the other side. It just looked over. Man. And so let me go back to the time. So after, you know, me and him were done fighting. By the way, this happened a few days ago. Me and him fighting, each other fighting. And we were fighting. After we were fighting, you know, the cops came. Gabby called. That shit actually kind of pissed me off a little bit because deadass, why the fuck is Gabby calling over? Fuck your little, like, calling over cops to this house. And why the fuck, like in Jonathan, he knew that she cheated on him, that she's always cheating on him, and still wants to be in a relationship with her. She's not even attractive. Like I'm not gonna like I can't say if she's attractive or not, but I'm actually saying this shit because like she's 14 or something. She told Jonathan to his face that she likes it with multiple niggas. You heard that shit right? Multiple niggas. Yes, multiple niggas. Hold up.
Sorry.
And he still wants to be with her. That's some real cuck shit if you ask me. She cheats on him, and he don't give a fuck. Multiple times, and I'm not saying once or twice or three times, more than that. And, you know, the cops came over. Me and my older brother came outside, you know, talking to them and shit. I didn't even want to talk to them. And like, he was like, oh yeah, by the way, during the fight, knives were involved, you know. We were not slashing each other or nothing, but I heard him say some shit talking about some, where's my knife, where's my knife, where's my knife? So I was like, oh, you get knives now? We get knives? And I went over to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and I was like, you want to get knives, right? And then, fast forward to the cops. I went outside talking to the cops, and the cops were talking a whole lot of stuff, you know. They were asking us a whole lot of questions, you know, and saying, oh yeah, y'all are some real brothers. Like, he was able to point in your face and shit like that. He didn't even do nothing. One, I didn't see him do that shit, and I'm not trying to like make a conversation with the cops longer, you know what I'm saying? But like deadass, I don't know why, like it's kind of like new to me that Jonathan will deadass lie on my name before. Like when we would get into fights, he would lie so much about what happened, and then I would immediately snap back saying, oh no, that didn't happen. Now, you know, I'm older and shit. I don't give a fuck. I just let that shit go. And then, so he just lying about the whole thing. He's pretty much leaving shit out and lying about some shit too. So he pretty much, I don't even know what he said to the cops. You know, I don't even remember. And they asked if there was knives involved because that's what Gabby told them. She was on the phone with Jonathan while we were fighting, so she called the cops. And then after that, my papa came over and just talking to us, you know what I'm saying? He's saying he disappointed, all that stuff, disappointed. And then he actually took the gel blaster and left with that shit. And then he was talking about some fucking, oh yeah, he was talking about some fucking, oh yeah, my papa was like, so did you mean to shoot him in his face or what? And Jonathan was talking about, oh no, I meant shoot him in his back. And I asked him, how are you trying to shoot me in my back, but the fucking gel blaster bullet hits me in my eye? That's pretty damn near the middle of my fucking face. That's above in the middle of my face. How? Like, dude, if I'm back here, I have all this, and I turn around, he shoots me on my fucking eye. How's that my back? Nobody believes the stupid ass anything. Nobody believes that shit. And then later, you know, my papa takes the gel blaster thing and leaves with it. And like after that, you know, Jonathan was apologizing. He was like, you know, he apologized and shit. And he was like, let me open the fucking door. It's like he was screaming right now. It's crazy. So, you know, after my papa left, Jonathan, he surprisingly apologized. He apologized and shit. And that was that. And it was pretty chill after that. The next day, I went downstairs. And by the way, when I go downstairs, I ain't talk to him. I ain't talk to him at all. I see him. I see him standing. He's dead ass just looking. He's not standing, he's sitting down. And he has 2 ice cream cones, with ice cream in there. And a bag of Takis facing him, sitting on the couch. Hella sustainable. And then he looks at me, and I give him a look. While I'm in the kitchen, I'm making food. I give him a look. I because he's also on the phone being loud as fuck, as he usually is. And I give him a look. And he says, I'm not fat. Stop calling me fat. I don't know if he's trying to make other people think that I called him fat or something. Nigga, I just looked at you. Nobody's calling you fat. So I told his ass. I told him I was calling you fat. I just looked at you. While I was making some ramen, by the way. I was making some shit. And, after that, I went back upstairs, and then he decides to say, when I was on the way upstairs, I was on the way, I was on the first step, the door still open. He told me something. By the way, I'm stronger, faster, and everything, and all this stuff, and you're weaker and slower and all this stuff. By the way, I look at him, because I'm mad distraught. Because, dude, I asked him, do you remember about anything that happened yesterday, bro? And he's interrupting me and shit while I was saying that. We agreed that this shit's not gonna happen again. So, and I know he thinks it's a little joke, but he's been doing that same stupid little shit his whole fucking life. So I went upstairs, grabbed my shoes, went outside, and I talked to my mom about it. And then she didn't even say nothing. My little brother was just talking there, just standing there talking about something. It was a joke, but it was a joke. It was a joke. Nigga, yesterday started with a fucking joke. Yesterday started with a joke. That whole fight, how a nigga almost got blinded, started with a joke. This nigga's not stronger, faster, or anything than me. I don't know why I still beat his ass. I was about to beat his ass. But after that, this shit pissed me off. I went inside, and I said, I got something for you. I got a belt, and I went back outside, and I really wanted to whoop that nigga's ass. And then he just started talking so much shit, because he walked all the way around to my mom. My mom was protecting him, which is something that he's been getting his whole fucking life. He's always been getting protected, even though he really just needs to get the consequences for his actions, and he never gets that anymore because my dad left. And what the hell is that, bro? I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like cowboy or some shit. It's a weird ass cowboy, but he just never gets the consequences for his actions anymore. So then he just keeps on talking so much shit because he's next to my mom. And I'm not gonna fight against my mom. And then I told him to come inside. He ain't come inside. So you know what? I just call my older brother. Just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down. Then I walk out there. I just had the bright idea. You know what I'm saying? I look on my left. I see this little nigga trash the whole fucking living room. I grabbed his fucking Takis or whatever his Takis, his chips, and I just went to the bathroom, threw that shit away, and I went to his room, grabbed my fucking Xbox, unplugged that shit, and put it back into my room. He's not getting that shit back, whether he likes that shit or not. He's not getting it back. No. And then he starts screaming. He should have stayed in Arizona. He should have this, that. Nigga, you should go to Arizona. He knows my dad doesn't stand for that bullshit. And in Arizona, when he's with my dad, he barely does any bad shit, bro. He barely does any bad shit. Because that's my dad. And my dad isn't he's just not for that shit. He's not for it. And then, so the next day, you know what I'm saying, is chill, you know what I'm saying, it's chill. And then, the day after that, the 2 days after that, my papa calls me, or my brother texts me, saying, oh yeah, papa needs your help, or he just wants to go on a drive or something. And then, yeah, that's what we did, we were talking about stuff, and I helped him work on some stuff, with cutting trees and vines and stuff. I come back home, I look, by the way, nobody's home, except my little brother, except Jonathan. And then, go in my room, I see a little bit of shit that's off, you know what I'm saying, I see a little shit's off. See my AirPods across the fucking room, see it right now, AirPods across the room. And I kind of just suspect some shit, I suspect some shit. I look behind me because I had these little mic things. I obviously got them back, you know what I'm saying? I obviously got these shits back. Watch. Hold up. These. A little bit of microphones, stuff to, make some videos with. And I find one of them are gone. And Jonathan, if you're watching my video right now, don't go into my fucking room, nigga, and do not go into that goddamn drawer because you're a bitch. You don't go in my fucking room. And, I see that one of them are gone. I'm like, oh, maybe I just misplaced them, maybe I just misplaced them. I couldn't find that shit anywhere. So, John left the house. I went to his room. And then, I find my shit in there. I go through his drawers. By the way, I can't find my Oculus in my room. Go through his drawers and shit. I find some of my colognes that both together cost over $100. It's not like 150, one's 150. It's not like 150. One is $100, another one is $20. And so I just, I just trash this whole fucking room, because nigga, you're not gonna touch my goddamn, you're not gonna come in my room and touch my shit, because you're not gonna get no goddamn consequence for that shit. And then later, tell me why he comes over here, goes up to my door down, because it goes up to my door, and he's talking about some fucking, did you trash my room? Did you trash my room? I ignore that little nigga. And now he says, I bet, and slams the door. I'm over here thinking he's gonna do some shit himself. So I'm kicking down the fucking stairs. No, he walks up here with my dad on the phone, thinking that my dad's gonna take his side or some shit. Nigga, you're the one that went in my room and moved around my Oculus and took a whole lot of my shit. And I don't know, he probably still got some shit in his room. So if he does, I'll beat his ass. And my dad's talking about hey son, did you trash your little brother's room? I said, yeah. I got no reason to lie about this shit. I'm not gonna lie about it. I said, yeah. Because he went in my room and took some of my stuff. And I don't know why the fuck Jonathan got so bold to just start doing it, to just start making a whole lot of movements and shit, talking a whole lot of shit on the phone when my dad's on the phone. Because when he comes in person, because he's the type of person to talk a whole lot of big talk in person. But when he comes, he's the type of person to talk a whole lot of big talk on the phone. But when he comes to in person, he's a whole different dude. He's a bitch. Like disrespectfully, this nigga's a bitch. So then, whole time he's lying on the fucking phone, saying you're the one that did this, and you and Jaden were jumping me. That's why I said earlier I did not put my hands on Jonathan when my older brother was dealing with him. I didn't put my hands on either one of them. Why the fuck would a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old jump you, a 14-year-old that's a little brother? By the way, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't give a fuck if this nigga my little brother anymore. I'm still gonna beat his ass like he's a stranger. And he's going through the whole story saying, oh, so this is what happened. I'm saying it in his point of view, like let's say I'm here. He's like, oh well, I just you could tell he's fucking thinking about a goddamn what's it called? Excuse. And so he said, oh, I was just downstairs talking to my friend, and then Jordan just said, shut the F up, and then I went down, and then he came downstairs and we were fighting, and we went in my room, and then we just started fighting. So he's trying to downgrade everything that this nigga did. And my dad knows that he shot me in the fucking eye with a gel blaster. So there's like nothing, there's no line about that. And he didn't tell us, he didn't say shit about that. So I just let him lie. And I just told my dad, he's lying about that. But I'll tell you about it later, because Dad, if I try talking to him about it now, Jonathan's gonna be like, oh, no, this. It's gonna go back and forth for like 10 minutes, probably an hour. And then we were just like, and then I went into my older brother's room. Not first, I'm saying, respect for shit. I was like, did we jump Jonathan? He says, no, we did not jump Jonathan. We have no reason to jump his bitch ass. Actually, yes, we do. But we did. And he still continues to lie, saying that we did. And then my dad tells me, is there anything that you want to say, Jordan? Is there anything you want to say? Because yes, my name's Jordan. I was like, yeah, I just want to set some boundaries. And tell me why Jonathan's over here trying to act all distraught and all mad because I'm trying to set some fucking boundaries, you fucking drama baby. You fucking drama queen bitch boy. And then, was that a fucking spider? No, it wasn't. So we just fight. So we don't fight. Wait, what am I thinking? And he's over here talking, shaking his head, doing all this shit, making all this noise. And I was like, just don't go in my room without asking. It should be basic stuff right there and stuff like that, and just like know when to stop. And that's it. Because my dad asked me, he asked me, is there anything I want to say, just in case we're like, just so he knows, like if I call him one day about some shit going wrong, he knows and stuff. And so after that, it was. He asked my little brother, he was like, I'm just not gonna joke anymore with him and this, that. And I'm not gonna joke. He didn't say this, that, but he said, I'm just not gonna joke with him. And my dad called him out on his bullshit and was like, since you want to shake your head so much, the king of shaking heads, why did you, so why are you trying to act like you didn't do anything except joke around? And make something else up, say something else. And he said something about, going to his room and shit like that. Nigga, nobody wants to be in your room, bro. And it's not like, it's just like, I'm just saying that because it's not, I'm just saying that. Nigga, your room smells like a dry stripper pussy fart, my nigga. That shit stinks. Nobody wants to be in that bullshit. The only time I went up in there is trash the fuck around because you want to go in my room and touch my shit, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here with this shit, nigga. And then yesterday, or the day before, I forgot. I was just downstairs, I'm downstairs making some. Actually, I think I was just like washing off some dishes. And he comes inside, literally unprovoked. I didn't say shit. I didn't look at this little nigga. I didn't even make any type of like movement, none showing that I hate this nigga. But I can't say. I don't know if I hate this nigga. I do not like this nigga. That's crazy to say. He's my little brother. I hate this. I don't hate this nigga, but I don't like this nigga. I don't even like talking to this little nigga. So, that just kind of makes me a little mad. You know what I'm saying? So I went outside when he was going, because he was going outside and shit. I told this nigga, fuck you, do not come back. And went back inside. I haven't talked to this little bitch ass in a minute, and I'm actually straight fine with that. Like, I'd rather this little nigga not go into my fucking room and touch my shit, bro. He did ass like when he came upstairs with my dad on the phone. He was trying to scope out shit in my room, trying to act like he was gonna do some shit. He was trying to scope out shit in my room, looking around, trying to act like he was trying to like look around for shit to take. Nigga, you're a bitch, bro. He only talks the most shit when there's someone there, someone that I respect, that would not want to fight right there. But he still manages, bro. And when a nigga calls him off on his bullshit, he gets mad. That's actually crazy to me. Like there's people in the family now, even out of the family. Like I'm talking like stepmom, bro. Stepmom thinking, yeah, there's like he might actually be like there's probably something wrong with his head. I think I seen something. I seen something. I think he has like narcissism disorder or something like that. And my mom's over here thinking like, oh yeah, I think there's something wrong with his head too. There's no way. And like he takes meds too, and he still comes out as a fucking retard. Like some people don't like the fucking word retard, but that shit is exactly what it is. Speaking my fucking mind, deal with it, nigga. And just some smooth shit right there, some smooth shit. And then later, it's all chilling because I'm not fucking talking to this little nigga. What the fuck is that? How the fuck did that budget get through a goddamn cobweb? So yeah, how I was going today. I'm still like standing 10 feet on what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck. I'm still standing 10 feet down. 10 toes, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you should do too. Yeah. It is what it is. Keep thugging. Y'all stay blessed. Thought that bullshit was a fucking spider, by the way. Crazy.